Hey guys, it's Shay with Shay's Urban Edibles. Today I'll be planting okra in ground. Also have some callaloo and some roselle that I'm going to put in the ground as well. Start by loosening up some of this soil. This soil is pretty clay. And this is my first time planting okra in ground. I usually add it into my raised beds, but all of my raised beds are taken up this year. So I'm going to attempt planting it in ground. And because okra requires low water, I'm a little concerned because this clay soil tends to hold a lot of water. But I am going to add in some garden soil that will hopefully help with drainage. As well. So I have some motherland okra, and then I also have some Clemson spineless okra. I've got some burgundy okra and some Jing orange okra as well, but the Jing orange okra and the burgundy okra are not ready to go into the ground yet. So that will come a little later. Okra is one of my most favorite vegetables, regardless of how it's prepared. And so I plan on planting a lot of it. I think that okra is probably a good vegetable for a beginner gardener because it's an easy grower. Requires low maintenance, low water, medium nutrients, so medium nitrogen, medium phosphate, medium potassium. All right, let's get these mixed in. See. So this is the garden soil, Miracle Grow. It says that it is for in-ground use, and then the directions on the back say that you need to mix it into the top 6 to 8 inches of the native soil. And that's what I'm about to do. I think that my pitchfork or my fork would probably work a little better. All right, got this fork. Like I said, I think this is going to be a little bit better for mixing it in. And it is just like I thought. Out. Mix, mix, mix. far, the soil looks and feels pretty good. So I hope this works out. If not, next year I will be putting my okra back into the raised beds. See, I'm taking those big clumps of soil out. I don't want it to be more of the native soil than it is of the Miracle-Gro garden soil. Another big hunk with a leaf in it. So I'm going to add a little more of this Miracle-Gro into this hole. A little more on that too. Actually, what I'll do is add a little bit of this garden tone, which I had only a little bit of blood meal, a little bit of bone meal, and a little bit of the organic garden tone. And so I just went ahead and mixed it all in the same bag, which I think is fine because it's all going in the same hole anyway. So these were started from seed, I want to say probably January, mid-January. And it's definitely time for them to go into the ground. You can see they already have some blooms on them. So I'm excited to get these into the ground to see how quickly they will grow. Make sure this hole is deep enough. I think it is. Now, it's not root bound or anything like that, but it is definitely time to put it in the ground. All right, that's one. And I do believe that this is, I don't know, I don't think this one is the Motherland okra. I think the other one is the Motherland okra. These leaves have a little less divide in them. We still have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points, 5 or 6 points, but they're not as defined as these are. So I'm thinking that this is the Motherland. That is the Clemson spineless. So let me put this Motherland in the ground. Oh, this one's got a lot more roots. This one last hole right here. And I'm not going to make you guys watch, or I'm not going to film the entire planting. I just wanted you guys to see how I'm going to do my okra this year. Perhaps this will help someone out that's dealing with the same issue of planting the okra in the ground, or not wanting to put it in a raised bed this year. So this is definitely the top 6 to 8 inches of the soil that I'm getting this mixed into. Clumps of native soil. Callaloo. I think this grows straight up too. I'm gonna put this here. I'll put another. I think I'm gonna put the callaloo in this hole. Started a while back too. Got a nice thick stem on them. Ooh, it's root bound. It definitely needs to come out of this pot. Nice healthy root system, but I left it in there a little too long. Too much around the stem. Callaloo's in the ground. A couple of okras in the ground. That's what I have left to plant. I got one more callaloo, and I got a few more okra. Roselle here, or roselle here. I have been lucky enough to find an elderberry tree already on this property. And so all of those elderberries that I had started, I won't need. If I ever need cuttings, I can just take it from this tree and start a whole nother tree. But this thing does have to be cut back some. I need to remove that fencing. but it's a little out of control already. So it's all the way over here. And you got that part. And then there's some that's even growing in the front of it in the ground. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna remove that. I don't think that I want to put anything on this back row. I don't think I'm going to put anything on this back row just yet until I can get this elderberry tree under control. I'm going to put a roselle right in the middle because I know that the roselle is probably going to spread pretty wide. So I'm probably going to put it on that end over there, closer towards the back. So this will be another okra plant. Too bad. Roselle's going in the back corner. Roselle's going to go in that corner right there. This one is so vibrant and growing so wonderfully. I am going to go ahead and get this one in the ground. So I'm leaving that top layer of soil that has the weeds in it. Just a little bit more. side. Woo, I worked up a sweat. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for tuning in. What I will do is keep you updated on what's going on with the okra and the roselle, how well it's going in the ground, callaloo as well. If you found my content interesting and you'd like to see future videos, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions, leave them in the comments. And like I said, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.